So, hi, artist on the road here. I'm doing something a little different, whereas you guys are actually getting to see me, which I don't do very often, or ever. But I needed to shoot a quick little something here. I'm bummed. I got a big shipment of Italian lucite beads, the vintage Italian lucite beads in. So I was filming it as a mail call because I like to be able to share that stuff with you. So I had the camera up on a tripod at a different angle, trying a different angle, so up a little higher, as if almost as if I was shooting over my shoulder. And if you see me looking to the right, I'm looking at the view screen. Oh, you totally get reflection on my glasses, don't you? Should I maybe shut that light off for now? Please hold. Okay, that's a little better, I guess. So I was opening the package, pulling out the beads, sharing it with you, and I had the lens zoomed in too far, and most of what I was showing you, should I do that? Is that better? I don't know. Then I can't see anything, but that's okay. Let me just adjust that. So most of what I was trying to show you, the good shots of the beads that would have been in the light that I have two little lights on my desk that I use to shoot with, like that's one of them. So I was trying to hold the beads in my hand and put them under the light to show you them because they're beautiful. It was all off camera. It was all off camera, and there's like an ending clip where you can see me realizing that the good stuff was all off camera. So I'm sitting here warring with myself of, what do I do with this now? It was kind of a long video. There was, I don't know, probably 20 minutes or so, 20, 25 minutes, that I could have maybe broken it up into two videos. But it's like no good now. There was some good stuff, and I know I shared some good stuff with you guys, but half of it you can't see the beads. It's killing me a little bit. I don't know what to do. I'm sitting here just, I don't know what to do. I can't reshoot it. That's just not, I can't do that. It wouldn't be authentic. You guys would be able to tell that I wasn't actually opening the package and pulling everything out and experiencing it for the first time along with you guys. You'd be able to tell. I can't fake stuff like that. I just... So I'm not sure what to do. I'm not a great editor. Oh, right. So I'm gonna put this at the beginning of the video, I think. Maybe like a little disclaimer. Maybe I will reshoot the beads in a light box to give you an idea of kind of what you missed. I don't know. It's 4 video segments, so this is gonna take a while. I may go back through it and see what I can pull out, or just decide that it's all a wash and oh well, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, we'll see. So I want to thank you guys now. Whatever I decide to do with it, you're gonna see it, you know, now. And I appreciate you watching and sticking with me, and yeah, following along with my stumbles and faux pas and oopses. So, love y'all. I can't do the heart thing because I'm holding the camera with my other hand, but you know, kiss and a peck and a hug around the neck. And I'll see you soon. Thanks. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. My camera just shut down. And no, I don't know why. But, boy, I hope I haven't just had all that stuff off camera. Oh no. So I was just looking up, because again, you're up here. And I think I had moved a lot of stuff over here like this. And now, looking, oh no. You may not see. Oh. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. But there's those. Pretty. Oh. I may be so bummed right now because you may have missed half of what I just showed you. Yeah. Okay. And these are a handmade, they're ceramic. They're like a porcelain ceramic. And they're just earthy and sort of very global, ethnic. I love them. They're all a little different. And those are just fun. These will just be. Alright, that's today's mail call. I need to go check the video now because I'm concerned that I didn't stay here enough, that I ended up coming up there too much so that you didn't see a lot of the time when I was trying to show you stuff. And if that's the case, that's really gonna bum me out. But I might just have to leave it because, you know, it won't be, I can't start it again because it won't really be an authentic showing and opening of the mail and reaction. So, poop. Well, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Kiss and a peck and a hug around the neck. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Hello, everybody. Mail call. So, let me get in the seat here. I love getting mail. Thank you. It's a good message. Let me, and see, I put a paper towel down this time, white, so that you can get a better color. I'm gonna bring you in a little bit. And, hi. Nothing on the lens. Alright, let's, oh. It's all bunched up. Okay, so I can put that over there. Ooh. I'm gonna get out the scissors. Where is it taped? Right there. Oh, I know, I'm doing that dead air again. I'm sorry. But my head's just going 90 miles an hour with all the stuff in here. So, you know how when you order something, you know that it's going to be good. Well, or you hope it's going to be really good. So I kind of know it's going to be really good. But you always want to see it in person, because then it's for real going to be really good. Bubble wrap, anybody? This supplier, so this is from the supplier that I have been getting the vintage Italian lucite from. And she's always just packages so nicely. Such care and attention, because they're valuable things. She doesn't want them to get damaged or what have you. So her packaging is always great, which I, as a consumer, really appreciate. So I try to package, and I've sold one of my pieces and I'm packaging it up and mailing it out. I try to make sure that I've got it nice as well. Safe, sound, packaged well, cushioned, etc. Okay, well, hopefully you can't really cheat and see that too much over there, because I like the surprise factor. Ta-da! Ba! Okay, but these sort of fell out. You getting a peek at the bag as I was hoping. Yeah. So this is all vintage lucite, somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 years old or so, 40 to 50 years old. Does anybody else like that sound? Hang on. I just like the sound. Any of you jewelry mavens out there will know what I'm talking about. So hopefully you're in enough and you can see these. So I can't lift it up because then it's just dark, so I have to stay in the light. But this is all just pristine vintage Italian lucite. Nobody does it better than the Italians, and you know, my heart aches for them a little bit right now, and everything that's happening around the globe. Nobody's having a good time of it, but Italy has been hit very hard. So this is an homage to them. Their craft is second to none throughout the world. So these are pretty. Little speckly, little white, little brown. And I don't know how they do it. I think lucite can be a finicky material to work with. And I won't ever call this stuff plastic. It is a form of plastic, but it's not just a plastic. Lucite is a very specific material, and the good stuff, you can tell the good stuff from just cheap plastic from other countries. Like, there's no, I can't see a seam, I don't feel anything. The colors are beautiful, and these obviously haven't been used. These were tucked away in a warehouse somewhere, I'm sure, and they haven't seen the light of day until, well, now. So pretty. These would make fantastic earrings, wouldn't they? Just a long hoopy drop. I think that would be so cool. Okay, so there's those. I don't know if she had any more of these. I think I may have bought all that she had. So most, if not all of this stuff is very limited stock. And the way, most commonly, the way vintage beads come out onto the market, and this is still considered a bead. We still refer to it as a bead, even though there's no hole. The way vintage stuff most often makes its way out into the market is that when any of these things were created, when gemstones are mined, lucite, this sort of stuff was made, check glass, whenever it was made, people would buy it. Collectors, dealers, they'll buy large bulk orders of it. With the vintage stuff now that trickles into the market, most of the time it's been sitting around in a warehouse or in a safe and hasn't seen the light of day for 40, 50, 60, 100, some more years. And they'll start trickling it out, or somebody will come across, the person has opened their safe and they want to sell all the material in there, and they give a buyer a really good deal. And then you will end up being able to find it on the market. The thing is, it's not being produced anymore. This is it. They're not making this anymore. I don't know if any more of these exist anywhere. I think probably not. My supplier has bought out all that they had. And there, I'm sure there is probably not more sitting around in some other warehouse somewhere. The older it gets, the harder it is to find, and the less of it there is in existence. If any of all of that made any sense to anybody. But that's sort of part of the reason why vintage and antique is so valuable. And when it pops up out on the market, that's it. It's you could almost guarantee that that's all there is, folks. There isn't any more anywhere, and you got to get it while you can, or you've lost out. Oops, sorry, Charlie. So, oh, these are pretty. The Italians knew how to work with this material. Certainly the best in the world. The colors are so beautiful, and the way they make it, I don't even know. So, while it's still, it's done by what's called an injection process. I just want to hold one up. Oh, they glow. And I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But these are semi-translucent, so you can kind of see through them. They glow a little bit. But it's done by an injection process. Sorry, I have a lot of squirrel moments. See, that was another one right there. And they inject the colors. I'm going to call it while it's still in a molten state. That may not be the right term, but that's probably no other way really to put it, because it's still almost a liquid when they're making them. But they'll inject it with these have warm tones, and there's a little sparkle in it, and a little shimmer, right? A little white, it's just little worlds within these beads. I don't know how else to describe it. You really, even as good a camera as I might be using at the moment, nothing beats seeing them with the human eye. You just can't capture the depth of color, the different layers that you can see within them. I mean, these are some really pretty beads. In my opinion, anyway. I love working with these. And they're all, everything I've gotten from this supplier is just pristine. I mean, I can tell that these have literally been locked up in a vault somewhere and have not seen the light of day for 40 or 50 years. And that alone's crazy. I mean, these beads are almost as old as I am. That's pretty wild to me. And they're so pretty. I got a few bags of, oh, another one buried in there. Yes, okay. Just geeking out on my own stuff. What am I going to put with those? I don't know. You know what would be really pretty with these? Is a really deep eggplant purple. And some of you might be going, what? Trust me. It looks good. Eggplant purple looks great with the right tone of dark green and with acid green. They look great together. Okay, let's take out these little babies. Oh, they're so pretty. So in jewelry design, you can't always just have the main bead. A lot of the time you need to add little accent beads. Now these are bigger, so these will probably be centerpiece on a necklace, earrings for sure. Maybe I'll make a set. I just thought those were so pretty. Of course, I think everything's pretty, don't I? I seem to say that a lot. Boy, you know, this videoing stuff is quite a mirror into yourself. I realize when I'm trying to talk, I and I and I brain fart and I just start designing in my head and I forget that you're there. Well, I don't forget you're there, but I just, you know, I need Scotty to beam me back. These are vintage check glass. So these are great for, they'll make great earrings, but you can also use them. Do I have any chain out here? I really don't, do I? So you could use them as a connecting link. So you could have this and then chain running on either side all along a necklace. You could do this and a couple links and that, a couple links and that, a couple links, and make a chain like that, or do it as a bracelet kind of thing. Look what she had. Oh, look at those. Oh man, those are pretty. Oh, I wonder if she has any more. And it's kind of amazing how they get it. They're injecting the shimmer and different colors, and how it doesn't just all run together and get muddy and gross looking. I don't know. But won't they be pretty as a pendant? These would definitely be a choker chain. What could I pair those with? Ooh. Sorry. Deciding on the fly. Do choker length and pair it with these. I'm going to just put that light over them a little bit. That would look nice. Oh my. Okay, some of this is going to be fun. Obviously, some of these are going to end up as on the bench pieces, so you'll get to see. But you got to see it here first. You got to start seeing some of the design process happening. I also ordered some sari silk, because I love sari silk, and she gave me, she gave me extras. I love her. I'm going to have to drop her a note. So that's some pretty blue sari silk. Look at this. She gave me goodies. Oh. You know, people are just, they're so wonderful. She knows what I like, and I buy from her regularly, and here she is just saying this is her way to say thank you. She gave me 2 more of these. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she knows my weak spots. Look at this. Ooh, those are pretty too. They're a shimmery blue. That blue almost reminds me of maybe a 1950s car color. Ooh, look at those. You know what that reminds me of? The colors in this kind of remind me of, do you remember mood rings? And I'm going to give away a little hint to you guys. I have a line on some beautiful larger beads that are reactive like mood rings were, so they will change color with the temperature that you're in. So look for those in the future. She gave me some nice, they're just a metal, this is called a split ring, right? Wow, that's stiff. Alright, so I can tell you this is vintage too. This metal is definitely vintage. So they'll make nice, you know, connecting rings. Do this, do a little bit of that. Bless her. Some little pumpkin colors. That's great. And that beautiful, beautiful sari. I love that green. Oh. Okay, I'll give you another little secret. I found an amazing buy on some purple, all different shades of purple, check glass, and not check glass, but higher end glass beads, all in shades of purple. I'm talking 20 pounds of beads, so that should be here soon. probably the beginning of next week. And this, I already know. I will pair some of this beautiful chartreuse sari silk with some of those purples. Maybe a kilt pin. I'll do it as a kilt pin. If any of you have seen some of my sari silk kilt pins. Oh, that'll be good. Oh, that'll be a good one. Okay. Moving on, just a couple more pieces. Thank you. I know this has been kind of a long one for a mail call, so thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate all you out there who take the time to check out my videos and watch, and it means a lot to us creators. And if you're a creator and you're watching this, you know what I'm saying. If you're not a creator and you're watching this, please believe me when I tell you, it means so much to us content creators that you guys take the time to watch us, to like our videos, to share them, to comment, to subscribe to our channels. You can't know how much it means to us and how important it is to us. Alright, enough of that. Alright, so this is the last of the vintage. These. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty.